This is 2K Sports, broadcasting from Houston, Texas, as the Rockets take it to the hardwood. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. This game marks the end of a road trip for Oklahoma City. They're looking to snag one here before heading back home. Now, here is Halliburton. Over in the corner, Green. Now, here is Halliburton. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Oh, Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Isaac. Clock at 6. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Holmgren gets the bucket.
Yeah, that's about determination and hustle. Chet Holmgren getting the second chance opportunity because of his work.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. About a minute played so far here in the first. Outside Hardaway. In the corner, Smith with it. Isaac with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Halliburton's got it. Isaac a screen. Lets it go from the wing. Rebound by Smith.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And, you know, the more you watch Smith, the more you marvel at his feel for the game.
Doris, you don't see many players in the NBA that play the way Lou Dort does. Wow.
Kevin, this guy is legit as a defensive player in the NBA. Loves to do the dirty work. May play the two-guard position, but his frame and his game play more like a forward. The kid plays with so much ferocity.
Count that one from Isaac.
Right now playing with a terrific rhythm. Jonathan Isaac, assertive guy who can burn you with the catch and shoot.
To the inside. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Smith outside. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And that's the beauty of Giannis. Always been a willing passer and can find the open man once the D focuses in on him.
Now, here's Halliburton. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Back to Dort. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Got one on Holmgren.
And with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
Good on the second free throw. A slow start here for Houston in this one. It's a 3-point game. Isaac a screen. And Halliburton slams it in.
That's Tyrese Halliburton saying, I'm not just a pure shooter, folks. I've got a little ups in my game.
Outside, Dort. And the rejection by Holmgren. Halliburton with it. Hardaway picks him up. Back to Caldwell Pope. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Yeah, and then knifing into the middle. Caldwell Pope, not just a perimeter threat. Young fella can elevate.
Down low. Kicks it out to Giannis. Lets it go from deep. The Thunder with another miss. Halliburton right side. That one falls.
How about the craftiness on the drive by Tyrese Halliburton? This guy's ability to adjust when he puts it on the deck is something else.
And DB, as we look ahead here, the Thunder seem to be well positioned for sustained success.
They certainly do, Kevin. And the reason you say that is because Oklahoma City has not only amassed a tremendous amount of young talent, their culture is in place and they have a history of developing young talent. Now it's about building consistent habits and making sure that translates to winning.
The Thunder shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Lou Dort earned his way into the NBA because of what he brings on the defensive end. He is stout. He's not going to back away from a challenge. And now he's knocking down threes. Those players in high demand. I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
No one near Isaac as he lets it go. Buries the long-range jumper. Isaac's got 6 points.
Boy, Jonathan Isaac, if he can consistently make shots, he has got such incredible potential.
Smith in the post. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Isaac a screen. Dinwiddie outside. Near the three-point line, it's Holmgren. And it's Green with the jam.
Yeah, Green's motor helped him there, outworking the defense to get the ball back and finish.
Antetokounmpo, no good.
Listen, he's a confident player, but if you're going for that kind of finish, you better finish it.
And Isaac throws it down.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Smith on the way.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight, and he makes the first.
Taken 3rd overall in 2022, Smith, instead of trying to take the league by storm, he was looking for ways to fit in within the system. And that's what coaches love about players like him.
Jonathan Isaac, he has been the guy making things happen, guys, for the Rockets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct.
13.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
You have to be ready on the catch. Paolo Banchero, easy work on the jumper.
Out to the wing. And here is Şengün. And Cam Whitmore picks up the foul. That's his first foul. On defense, Oklahoma City trailing by 2. Pass to Fultz. Just 5 to shoot from the baseline. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Fultz. They've been trailing for a few minutes here.
But that could change right here.
Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers, done showing great vision.
3-pointer. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
And stolen by Dunn. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Spencer Dinwiddie has talked about buying into his role. He says you have to have confidence that's borderline irrational, but a perspective that's very realistic. You've got to know who you are. Kevin, he adds that he's not attempting to be a Mount Rushmore type guy, but a talented player who can help a winning team.
That's a good perspective, David. Thanks for the story. Antetokounmpo is a monster inside.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive enforcement.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. So Fultz will go to the free throw line. Chris Dunn picks one up. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistleblower. And Houston gets called for the foul.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
Houston in the lead. Fultz looking around. Back to Şengün. And some nice passing there by Houston. Pass to Prosper. Shot clock at 5. Here's Pritchard. Again, the Rockets score.
Well, that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
Knocks it loose. Giannis with it. Giannis rips it down.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Pass to Şengün. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. Prosper. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Here's Pritchard. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Pass to Smith. Outside Hardaway. Back to Smith. Here's Banchero. I missed that time. Would have put him up.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Back to Smith. And Smith with the stop.
They get an understanding of the high IQ that Paolo Banchero brings to the table. This guy's so good at finding open teammates.
Isaac a screen. Misses off the right iron.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
Oh, that's an unselfish play from Paolo Banchero. Just recognizing the situation, sets up his teammate nicely.
Here's Halliburton, and it's blocked. Smith left side to the left wing. Banchero outside. Shot clock at 6. And Isaac comes to help. Hardaway with a wide open look. From outside off the mark. Inside. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope. Looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Got it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Thunder. And we'll be right back after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Screen by Smith. Hardaway for 3. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Houston. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand.
Well, at that size, guys, doesn't take much elevation for Chet to finish. The D has to do a better job keeping him out of the paint.
Back to Banchero. Smith on the wing. Unloads. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And it's Houston's ball. Halliburton up top. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Halliburton. Isaac outside. Outside, Green. And goes big with the dunk right over Jabari Smith.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
To the paint, and Green slams it in.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
To the middle. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Well, that is about recognition right there from Tyrese Halliburton. He recognizes the overcommitment, makes the defense pay.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Thunder trailing by 3. Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him? He's going to try to bully you. And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammate.
Halliburton outside. Wants to get it to Holmgren, and does. 5 on the clock. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Thunder with the rebound.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Back to Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
Oh, 2 loud points from Smith there. Get up, Jabari.
Halliburton looking around. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Oklahoma City is a franchise that has to have patience. Coach Mark Daigneault said, there's no schedule. That's the biggest thing. There's a way of operating that we're very confident in and that we're going to bet on. And that's developing, having a good environment, and trying to play a style that scales forward. We're just going to keep our head down. Kevin, back to you.
And keep going straight ahead. All right, D.A., thanks. Nice shot by Smith.
Good work inside from Smith Jr., putting that size to work.
Pass to Holmgren. Shot to stop the run. Eason grabs the board. The Thunder leading by 4. Giannis left side. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Back to Halliburton. Out to the right wing. There's a screen. There's Green with the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Outside Hardaway. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Hardaway with it. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis dunks it down.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. And the wide open shot from Green. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Thunder out in front as they end the third quarter with a massive. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 6-point lead. Over in the corner, Banchero. Screen by Smith. Here's Wallace. Sinks the triple. Wallace has got his first 3 points of the game.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
To the inside. Pass to Isaac. Back to Green. Misses the one-handed jam.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Here's Eason. He's covered by Isaac. And the dunk by Eason.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Caldwell Pope outside. Wants to get it to Holmgren and does. Left side, Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. Holmgren gets the bucket.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
And it's Smith, top of the key. Back to Wallace. Launches from deep. The Rockets pull it in.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Over to the left wing. And some nice passing there by Houston. Halliburton outside. Houston needs to get a shot. For 3, Holmgren. Banchero grabs the board. The Thunder leading by 9. Here's Smith. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Sometimes you have to fight for it, and Smith showed he's up to the task.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these 2-game, like, baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
Back to Isaac. Pass to Holmgren. Lets it go. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Knocked loose. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Giannis drives in. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop.
Outside, Green. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth.
Love to see Giannis get aggressive on defense, using that reach to track down the block.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Holmgren with the steal.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Thunder.
Tonight they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
Well, you love to see Chet Holmgren asserting himself offensively. You feeling the rhythm? Go ahead and play.
Out left to the wing. It's stolen by Green. Halliburton outside. Shots good by Green.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. The shot, no good. Isaac with some nice D. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Halliburton outside. Back to Green.
Well, this guy takes pride on the defensive side of the ball. Banchero not backing down.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the men?
You must be out of your head. Swirsky on diamonds, but I be on prima donnas. Swirsky on diamonds, you already know what time.